Have you ever wondered how a simple idea, maybe one you scribbled on a napkin, turns into a powerful app on your phone? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on that whole software development journey. We'll go from that initial what if moment all the way to a tool that can literally change how a business runs.
So, how does it all happen? It's not magic, that's for sure. It's a really well thought out process. Think of it like a roadmap, where every single step is designed to get you closer and closer to a successful launch. So, let's explore that map together.
All right, let's start at the very beginning, the idea. But, an idea is really just the starting line. To build something great, a really successful digital product, you have to dig a lot deeper. You have to understand the real problem you're trying to solve. Who are you trying to help, and what's their biggest headache?
Yeah, a lot of people think software development is just writing code, but it is so much more than that. It's a whole strategic process. It involves a ton of careful planning, really thoughtful design, and some seriously rigorous testing. The whole point is to create a digital solution that doesn't just fix a problem, but actually drives real business results. In today's world, everything moves so fast, right? A well-executed development process is kind of like your secret weapon. It's what lets you stay ahead of the competition, make your customers happy, and jump on new opportunities the second they pop up. It really is the engine that powers your growth and innovation.
Okay, so we've got the why figured out. Now let's talk about the what. Once you have a super clear understanding of the problem you're solving, it's time to start dreaming up the solution. What kind of digital tool is actually going to meet the needs of your users best?
And the world of digital solutions, wow, it is vast. Are you building a slick little mobile app to connect with customers when they're on the go? Or maybe a powerful web app to make your internal processes run smoother? Or maybe you need a huge enterprise system to manage the whole shebang. The key is always choosing the right tool for the job.
And now for the main event, the creation process itself. This is where the magic really happens, where we take your vision and turn it into something real, something tangible. So let's walk through the 9 steps that'll take you from a blueprint all the way to launch day.
Here's a great way to think about it. Imagine you're building a custom house. You wouldn't just show up with a hammer and some nails and hope for the best, right? Of course not. You'd start with a detailed blueprint, you'd pour a solid foundation, and you'd do thorough inspections every step of the way. Well, the exact same principles apply to building great software.
So, this first phase, the blueprint phase, is all about laying the groundwork for success. First up, you analyze the requirements. What are the absolute must-have features? Then, a feasibility study, just to make sure the whole project is actually possible, both technically and financially. Next, you need a detailed plan and a strategy to guide the whole thing. And finally, my favorite part, UI/UX design. That's user interface and user experience. It's all about making the app not just look fantastic, but feel totally intuitive and just delightful to use. Okay, once that blueprint is locked in, it's time to start building. We kick things off by creating a prototype, like a working model, to test our ideas and get some early feedback. Then, the developers get to work their magic, writing clean, efficient code. After that, our quality assurance team puts the software through its paces. They really try to break it to make sure it's bug-free and ready. Finally, the exciting part, we deploy the app and then provide ongoing maintenance to keep it running perfectly.
So we've covered the how of software development, but now let's get to the really important part, the why. What's the real-world business impact of investing in a custom digital solution? What's the actual return on investment here? One of the biggest, most immediate benefits is being able to automate all those repetitive tasks and streamline your workflows. Just imagine for a second how much time and money you could save if your team could focus on high-value stuff instead of getting bogged down in manual processes. That's the power of automation. But the benefits, they don't stop at efficiency, not even close. Custom software is also designed to scale with your business. That means you never have to worry about outgrowing your own technology. It also provides top-notch security to protect your sensitive data, and it gives you access to amazing insights that can help you make way smarter business decisions. And the beautiful thing about custom software is that it can be tailored to meet the totally unique needs of any industry. In healthcare, it's powering the telemedicine revolution. In finance, it's helping fight fraud. In e-commerce, it's completely changing inventory management. The possibilities are just endless. So right about now, you might be thinking, okay, this all sounds great, but where in the world do I even begin?
And that's where a trusted development partner comes in. The right partner can be your guide on this whole journey, helping you navigate all the complexities and making sure you get a successful outcome.
When you're picking a development partner, it's so important to look beyond just their technical skills. You want a team that really understands your industry, your business, your goals. You should look for a partner who is transparent, who communicates clearly, and who is genuinely committed to your success.
And hey, don't just take their word for it. Look for proof. A high customer retention rate, for example, a number like 95%, that's a huge indicator that you're dealing with a team that actually delivers on its promises and builds real long-term relationships with its clients.
At the end of the day, the right development partner can be the difference between a massively successful project and a costly failure. They can help you turn your vision into a reality, and they'll give you the guidance and support you need every step of the way.
Wow, we've covered a lot of ground today, huh? From that first little spark of an idea all the way to launching a powerful digital solution. So now the only question left is, what problem are you going to solve? What impact are you going to make? The possibilities, as you can see, are endless. Thanks for joining me on this explainer.